And welcome back to Crash Team Racing, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be cleaning up shop in the Glacier Park, starting off with Lizard Bluff. Alright, so now we are going to be tackling the third world of the CTR challenges and Relic Races. We are now going to see if we can try and get them all done in one go. Well, having to resort to actually breaking up the recording this time around. Let's hope we do it this time around. Or resort to jump cuts, because... Ooh. Now it is time for some more Crash Bandicoot antics, including that little scrappy little rat. That little Australian rat. Dirty rat. Alright. Oh, why is that? The C is actually done in like a pattern. I've actually seen that every time I play this game. Well, actually the stage anyway. The C is in a really weird like tiger pattern, kind of like Puros. Right, we got C. We got the C and the R, but unfortunately we forgot to get the T in the last two laps. I tried to get it, but unfortunately my jump wasn't high enough, so sorry about that, ladies and gents. Nitro time! I hit Dingo dial. Well, it serves right for actually telling me to say that I will be right. What is that? What is that even? Have I ever seen a pop? Oh my god, it's going to be the road suddenly disappeared! The road suddenly disappeared! Don't let DSP play this game! Ladies and gents, I'm warning you. Because if DSP plays this game, he'll probably think the game's bugged. If he's good. So then again, it's his own fault for actually ruining the Crash Bandicoot series, if he ever does a Crash Bandicoot game. I mean, I know he's done the Super Mario games on the older consoles, as well as the Ratchet and Clank games, and Jak and Daxter. But has he ever played Crash Bandicoot before? I'm willing to bet he hasn't. So anyway, let's get on with the next one, the Relic Race. Well, you can definitely tell I'm gonna have a good time trying to get those relics. Here we go. And of course, like I said, getting all the boxes isn't really necessary to getting the gold relic, because if you drive fast enough, you definitely will win. As long as you can get the higher value boxes a lot. And keep some of them for one of the laps, for pretty much the final lap, because hopefully you'll get some more. Because the more high values you keep, the more time you will be able to shave off. At least they actually were more creative in the actual time trial mode, where you had to, whenever you actually play it for the first time, when you actually get through the first time, you can actually go through and beat Tropy's ghost. Entropy. Yes, considering that he's the master of time and master of time travel, and the person who was well known behind the events of the last game, well, Crash Bandicoot 3. Even calling Crash Bandicoot and Crash Bandicoot a skunk. Even say, give me the crystals. Give me the crystals! I mean, what kind of crystals? Crystal meth. How high on crystal meth was he when he actually said that? I mean, that was my way of saying that if he wants crystals, give him crystal meth. Alright, I didn't get. Oh, I just slipped. My exhaust slipped. Slippy exhausts. Well, at least I managed to get like under 10 seconds of time out. I got my relic, yes. And a new high score. Ooh. Let's see if I've beaten my time. My Mitch time. No, I haven't. By 4 seconds. Damn it. Okay, now that that's over with, we'll be able to go off to the next stage, which is intended to be Dragon Mines. I've earned a relic. Relic time. Now let's get going to the next. Now let's get going to the next stage, Dragon Mines. CTR challenge time. Righty-ho, let's get on with it, shall we? As soon as the loading times. As soon as it finishes loading. 3, 2, 1. Crack! Oh, here we go. Well, considering that the stage is easy, it wouldn't take no time at all to actually finish. Ding! Right, oh, at least I've managed to get ready. Tiny Crash Bandicoot! No, horses eat hay! No, unicorns! Unicorns, ponies, and Pegasi eat hay! Coco. Have you ever heard about that? Anyway, let's charge through the field. With Uka Uka. And we managed to get back in the lead thanks to that Uka Uka. It's only a normal Uka Uka, so pretty much we managed to actually do a good deed by actually charging through to third, back in the top spot. I just hit Crash Bandicoot with a beaker. Oh, it's really hard to see through that downhill because it's kind of hard to actually hit somebody with that. I wonder why my first lap was longer, because I had to get the R because it was hanging over the bridge. It was hanging above the bridge, so I had to drop off to get it, sacrificing myself back into the back of the pack to begin with. Mr. Grouchy little kitty himself. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me, my Pura's quite wild, isn't he? Well, loading. Right, Dragon Mines, where are we going off to next? Oh yes, we're going to go back here because we got a relic to get. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's get on with it, shall we? Whee! Whee! I'm getting those ones. Oh, I'll get those threes in the next lap. Okay, so this one's still quite easy though. Right, got all those free. Decided to drop off, and I know there's some crates on the tracks, but unfortunately I'm not really intending to get there in case I do actually get squashed and lose time in the process. Alright, let's get some more. Get all those... let's get those crates. Yeah. Oh, missed them because I needed to concentrate on getting the gold relic. I'm not really interested in the getting all the platinums though, because it'll take too much to get used to. I thought, you know what? Screw it. Screw the platinum. Screw the platinum relics. Why don't we concentrate on getting the golds instead? Because that will definitely be it. Because they'll make us finish the game as much. Not to such the sapphires though. Because that's what I was concentrating on in Crash Bandicoot 3, getting all the relics, and not even caring about what relics I could get. That's the reason why I got. That's the reason why I didn't get like a 11 seconds off my time. Was like 9 seconds off my time, because I was concentrating on getting the relic instead, because I'm not really that interested in getting the platinums like I said. But anyway, with that being said, let's get on to our next destination, Howlett Pass. Now, you can definitely tell the CTR token's gonna be a bit of an absolute pain in this stage. My cursor keeps spinning for some reason. Anyway, CTR challenge time. Alright, Polar Pass, here we go. All 3 tokens are mine. Let's get those letters. And I can still see that big giant bear frozen. Here we go. This whole entire stage is quite long. It's quite a long track. You can definitely tell this is one of the hardest tracks in the game because of the seals. And you can definitely tell the relic is absolutely gonna be bad. It's gonna be a bit of a absolute pain to get. Nitro away. Bombs. Oh no, bombs away isn't gonna be happening yet. Bombs away, because I need some more Whopper Fruit. Cortex wants to steal the Whopper Fruit for himself. Crash Bandicoot's not gonna do, and there's nothing Crash could do about it.
Of course.
What the hell? What the hell? How did the seal actually... Did I just clip through the seal when I actually collided with him? No. Oh, god damn it. Now Tiny's taken over, and so has Pura. Whoa, that was... Dog nearly got bowled over by that bomb. Here we go. Okay. That could have been so much worse. Me having a double whammy of me hitting that nitro and then getting spun up by that seal, tripping over that seal. What on earth did Uka Uka's invisibility line disappear? What on earth? And yes, that has happened to me occasionally. I think that was a bit of a. I think that was a graphical glitch. Alright, let's boost through. And yes, that lap was horrible because I tripped over that nitro crate, fell into the water, and I also hit the seal, making it a triple whammy. Making it kind of like a triple whammy. Alright, let's get on with it, shall we? Anyway, with that being said, we got the CTR token. Now let's continue on to our next destination, to the Relic Race now. And you can definitely tell that this is gonna absolutely be this is gonna be a pain to endure. Alright, Howlett Pass, Relic Race, here we go. Excuse me for that. Excuse me for a minute. Sorry about that, I need to clear my throat. Alright, time for the Relic Race of Polar Pass. And honestly, even though this benchmark time is not as good, this is what happened. I did not get enough speed, so I missed that box completely. And look at that! How is people going to reach that without the necessary speed? Because if you go into the snow, it'll slow you right down quite a bit, and you won't be able to get to it. Yes. Right, 2 more. Right, let's go over it. Oh, I missed it as well. Oh. Alright, here we go. Yeah, oh my, indeed. Let's get it this time. Yeah, we got it. And we got another 2, which is pretty good. 3. Forgot the 2. There's a 2 there. Let's see if I can reach that. No, I can't. God damn it. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. 2. Oh, this is really starting to really get on my nerves, and I missed that as well. Sometimes you cannot get, seems that you cannot get to that. But there we go, here's a 3. There's a 2. There's a 2 and a 3. I'm hoping to get some more boxes. Oh god. Oh god, my goodness gracious me. I still have that repercussion of Cortex dressing up as Kokoro. Oh, I couldn't reach that. You know what, forget it. Looks like gold's definitely my focus on this track. There we go, got a 2. No ones. There we go. Oh, you stupid seal! I was about to get to that. Ah! Stupid seal! Right, 2. Here we go. Down we go. And down we go. And we got a gold. Yes. only missed 6 because either they were out of reach or I just couldn't get to them because of the power sliding, because they were too much in blind corners. And I'm still beyond my benchmark time. Right, exit to map. Alright, here we go. Now we want another relic. So it looks like we got one more stage to do before we move on to Citadel City, and that is the Yellow Marks one, Tiny Arena. We're going off for the CTR challenge, aren't we? Here we go. Alright, here we go, ladies and gents. We are off to Tiny Arena. The CTR challenge is now. Yeah, I had to. You know that I didn't want to cut out. Unfortunately, well, in the first attempt of this challenge, I failed to get the T because the jump distance was a bit too much, and unfortunately I missed it. So with that being said, let's get up. So I had to retry it. We had to retry the challenge. So yeah, and I just blasted Dingo Dial. It's been rare in this Let's Play that I blasted Dingo Dial. Most of the times I've blasted Coco, Crash, Coco, Engine, Tiny, and even Polar Pura. But we haven't actually managed to hit Dingo Dial multiple times. That was probably one of the first times I hit Dingo Dial quite more often. Oh, Coco, get back here! Right, let's slow everybody down because that's juiced up. I can actually get a good head start. I can actually trail into an absolutely comfortable lead. Right, here we go. Right, here we go. And of course, Tiny Arena is of course a stadium area with jumps and of course mud patches. To avoid the mud patches and try and get some go through those, jump on those big ramp jumps just to get some good boost, just to get Monster Shooter boosting. Alright, here we go. There we go. Ah, here we go. So we've got all the letters. Now let's concentrate on actually winning this race. Pura's third. Second place is Coco's second, but unfortunately, it's been more inconsistent as both Engine and Tiny are actually fighting off for the final top 4 position. Engine saying, "This one's mine!" And Tiny going, "Here comes Tiny! Tiny win!" No, Tiny fourth. And of course, I've actually managed to hit Crash again. Alright, let's get on with it, shall we? Let's get through it. We are ready for yet more Nitro Madness. There you go. We are now ready for the final jolt. There we go. We've finally done it. Another CTR token awarded. And before we do actually cut it off, we are now going off to the we're going to be taking on this arena one last time. And of course, we're going to be taking on the Relic Race. Okay, so with that being said, let's get on with the Relic. Let's get on and get that Relic, and then we'll cut off until the next time we go off to Citadel City to actually get this done. Here we go now. So it's a 3 minute 45 seconds benchmark. So we got that's much more manageable than the one in Polar Pass, considering that's the time crater, much more reachable, and that's the the ramps are a lot more. You can actually get some serious airtime with these hops. Well, they're in convenience areas though. Alright, here we go. And of course the audience are cheering up for us. Alright, here we go. I do love this track. It's quite an upbeat track though. For the quite an upbeat track for a stadium for stadium music. Right, here we go. So that's lap 1 done, and now we've got 2 more left to go. Alright. Yes, that's right. Oh. Alright, here we go. Whee! Yes! Oh yeah. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this done. You know, I'm now really bopping along to the music right now. You see how absolutely fantastic and upbeat and energetic this is. Alright, we're gonna keep on power sliding, get those time. Oh, I keep going too high. Keep actually getting too much of a high angle to get those crates. Oh, I've missed the 2. Oh. Alright, here we go. 2. Come on, let's get on with it, shall we, Cortex? Let's get on with the program. Oh, I missed the 3. That's even worse than missing a 2. Oh. These Naughty Dogs sure know how to place time crates in awkward positions, especially with a racing game like this that involves having to collect relics in order to finish the whole story. There we go. Alright, here we go. Let's get this over, shall we? Alright, we're on the last corner, and then we're off to the last stretch, the home stretch. And I missed it once again. Oh, I'm a bit of a derp, ain't I? Alright, let's see if I can do it. Oh my god, that was so close. That's quite close call for Platinum. My god, I've actually got platinum! In Tiny Arena! Oh my god! High score, let's see. Kiddo. Let's see what happens. And yet again, I couldn't beat my benchmark. Alright. But with that being done, we finally got the relic from Tiny Arena, and we finally got the CTR tokens from Glacier Park. And with that being said, this is the end of Glacier Park for now. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time for when I'm gonna clean up shop in Citadel City, and then I'm gonna do the crystal challenges. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in part 8 of Crash Team Racing.